You and your peak and your father and your peak had to tag team 2 other people. Who would that be?
The way you worded it was not as if we were not as if we were having a wrestling match. So if we were in a tag team match and my pops he's my partner.
Mm-hmm. I don't want you to go up against him. It's your pops.
So that's the secret though about when you're the kid, you love them, you think they're the best. You want to be better though.
Ooh, do you think your peak was better than his peak?
So this is the beautiful thing about this. The one thing Dusty never got in the business is the WWE Championship. Mm. So I've punched my ticket to WrestleMania. Mm. That's what's on the line. Mm. So to be able to take it, if one day there's this, if heaven is a real thing and I get to walk in there, he's sitting around with Ray Stevens and his mentor Eddie Graham, I can walk up, I can throw that thing down. And he can know.
Yeah.
He can
say, you drank your milk, son.
Yeah, I drank that milk. I did it. You want to be. I would never look at it that way. But one thing Nick Khan has been so wonderful to me about, he makes a lot of sports analogies, and Ken Griffey Jr. is one he uses all the time. And man, you need that. Because you see a lot of the luminary figures backstage, and like, cool, they do the Dusty impression, they tell me the story about my dad. In my mind, I'm already like, fuck. Yeah, I know. Like, I know he was all those things. I get it. But like when somebody sees you, that's the best. And we're like, seeing me is the best. If we had to tag though, to answer your question, I think I'd want to wrestle, of course it'd be the Horsemen. I think I'd want to wrestle Ric Flair and Arn Anderson. Sick. Because I grew up, Rick and Dusty were at odds for the entire 80s, and that as a kid, again, Dusty not really smarting me up to anything. I would have tried to fight him, knowing I couldn't win, but I would have tried to fight him as a kid because they broke my dad's arm in the parking lot. They did all this terrible stuff to him. Broke his leg in the Omni in Atlanta. But I'd love to do that because if you go back and watch these things, man, every punch, the crowd's ooh, like. These people are losing their minds because they were so connected to these characters. And I would just like to feel that one time, just to feel that. And we feel it now, like when we're off and running. But this era has to work, no offense to the older, way harder to get it. Or we have to find way smarter, whatever it is. They just knew. They were wrestling 8 days a week because it was twice on Sunday. They just knew. So I think I'd do me and Dusty versus Rick and Dubs.
Hey there, if you like the clip, make sure to subscribe or check out this recommended clip to my right.